Ego sito que ni machistan. Kigacho me llevan esta no te ni pixqui ni taya bueno te ya que pitago se algo es samste Oilers y tati pata gata que te yichik. Ya. Maga much. Kigach maga digo te gi ok. Mutoni kigach. Igino te acho mostata go mai imoi ato tamano mo ta learncree.ca. Yago manit na our website kapachita go minox kana magi kapachita check go kana mo agnak. Ego ai kage mistigi ano ta Nistam Norpak kage mistigi ano ta Charlotte ay nagiskok. She was one of my instructors. Kisig mi na ano ma Cree class. Igo tagis kana magi check with Frida Henneque. And so she helped Frida. Igo tagis kana magi check. And that's where I started learning standard Roman orthography. This ayamitan, this masnaman. And so that's where I learned standard Roman orthography. It was at university. And I learned how to write Collins Modified Roman Orthography. We call it CMRO. And that writing system follows the English writing system very closely. With the sound system, I Cree syllabics, no company, Kagi Skinahamo Itegaste, Namosompan, Betsy Mackenzie, and Daniel Mackenzie. Yagonigagi of until I was a teenager. Nagomana Kigai Mita, Kistamas Nagan, Nagominaman, Nigamuchega and Mido, the hymn book, and it's all written in syllabics. It's written in a different writing system, but it's written in Cree. I mean, English, letters, it's all in Y dialect. So I grew up listening to Y dialect, but we spoke the TH dialect. John Mackenzie and Betsy Mackenzie, kapi kinihido yag mo damuste. Apsis po man ay yagdasi mus check, because my dad was he was a guide. So I only man nagipamaw dati kagi entoy kakaski pichigit mana at Drinking Falls and Nistawayak, and so he was a guide. Wapsis kay pugagyagadasi. So I kapi kagi piyok pigyan kapi ni doyun nigipi tinwa kagi machigis ko na magaw yan kindergarten. Ni doyun po kagi nistota manwa mana Ntosepan Sally. She was a teacher aide at the school. Yachimit manan, my first day of school. Kigustachian, kigustaman tanda mistigian. That's so may sa degaso in tawita mo tawags kanamagi yogi sa tisa. Pitcha degos kon, because that was my Cree name. Gusto man sa degas ching na musompan nak. Pitcha degos kon widay kaya igiat soan mana, gaskatiwat soan. So that's where I got my name from. Kage mistigian Nortep. Nigimididi tin hido yon tagis ko na magaw yan. Because it was a connection to my relatives, no kumaganak. And my third year, no it's pugigo mistahi tatagadasi mon. Mistay agadasi mo ni mas naman, because that's all we had to write papers is in English. So we had to be kuesta kuisa mas naya agadasi mo na matamas nama. So in order to get good grades, we had to learn how to write English and try to perfect it. So my focus kind of changed to English at university in order to survive in the university. Linda Holland, she used to work with a Dene, but she taught us a class, journals mani mas namak ago. And she said, Minnie, since you're a fluent speaker, are you going to be teaching Cree when you graduate or when you finish Nortep? I said, no. And she said, why not? She was shocked. I said, because I feel sorry for the Cree language teachers. They always have to teach the whole school, and there's only one teacher teaching the language. And I said, and that's a lot of work, and then the Cree teachers, they always end up quitting. And I said, so I'm going to teach English, I said. I'm going to teach elementary English. And she said, I'm going to give you an assignment to write in your journal, and I want you to bring it to me tomorrow. So, and she said, your assignment is to write in your language and write to your grandma. My grandma. And tell her what you're learning. So that's where and I was emotional, and that changed my career. That assignment changed my career. Because I almost, was leaving my connection to my grandma and what she was teaching me. So I share that story because I see a lot of Cree speaking teachers teaching English. To teach Cree. So I want to encourage, any kind of teachers to promote language. And that's where we're at right now in our system. And the fastest way, Simon used to share his stories too, is social media. And they have iPads, they have phones. So that's where we're putting our languages on technology. You were toasted that day because it's every day you can go on technology. And I have lots of little nieces, great nieces and nephews. They're always on the phone. And she's taking Cree immersion at pre-camp school. She's in grade 1 now. She goes on that learncree.ca and she learns and she's learning, she enters the Cree Language Festival in Nigamutmana. And right now I'm teaching her a little short story using hands, TPR. The Dajamutispi Cree Language Festival. So trying to get her to remember the words, because last time when she went up on the stage, so she didn't finish, but that's okay. So my sister-in-law said, you got to teach her, sister. You got to teach her something in Cree so she can enter the Cree Language Festival. I said, okay. So I was teaching her, Biago, Biak, and Napi sis, Egua, Isquisis, Wap Miwak, Biak, Masqua, Egua, Musa, Ipmuhti. So that's what I'm teaching her. So actions, Egua. So I keep repeating it. And she kept saying, what does Ipmuhti mean? I said, you know that word bimoti, walk, but the bear, you're saying that the bear and the moose are walking. Oh, okay. Eh, so she's been practicing. And sometimes what we learned at the beginning, the teaching methods, that's good the TPR, and accelerated second language acquisition using pictures for the kids that even. We were taught, accelerated second language acquisition years ago. Now we have to bring it back and reteach the teachers. Sometimes we think that they already know and we don't have to teach it again, but every day we have to teach it. So that's where umutay kisigay this website. This is our homepage, and I try to get these pictures to change, and our mission statement is on there. You can go to, I'm going to kind of speed it up with a website a little bit. We have all these terminology, just like your apps as well. We have the audio. So that's Grace Cook. She used to work with us. That's her voice on there. So we have animal homes, Pidisi, Siskoak, and all these other themes. There's a syllabic matching game, so we promote 3 writing systems: CMRO, SRO, and syllabics. And the reason for that is our band council from the Orange Band, they want CMRO. They want the students to learn that because they said it's easier for them to read it, but we also promote SRO in high school. Students when they go on to university, because that's where they have to know how to read and write SRO. And then syllabics is also in there. And so you'll see all these. We had a large group about when we started Gift of Language, and all this came from Gift of Language back in 2004 nanto. And curriculum developers, illustrators, technicians, and Onion Lake, and they had Cree immersion, and they still have Cree immersion. We got it on core language. So we shared our resources, and we're still sharing our resources. So we gave them whatever we have. They write it into Y dialect, and then they're going to give us what they have, and we'll write it into TH dialect. So then we have a lot of resources to share with the teachers. Onion Lake, Donna McDonald, and Terry Clark is still there. So we're waiting for, they put all the resources on, that it's a USB, or there's more memory in that. Then we can put it into our system. Audio, we have some songs. We have the Lord's Prayer on here. So this was done when I came to meet with Kevin Waddell. He's still our web developer, and I think you work with him as well. At the end of this month, 25, 26, 27, we're going to come and meet with him and our other technician, Matthew Maurer, and then we're going to review our website, and we're going to add more content, new content to the website. I'll play one song. This one is Days of the Week. The teachers came up with this song. We gave them a theme to work with. That goes Days of the Week. And I told them, come up with a song. So this came from them. The teachers, Bella Gale, at that time, and Angelic, Rat, and John Helkett.
Can you put the microphone?
I don't know. Otik Swag. I think it's over there. Yeah. Cheryl. Gusto pa diya. Laura Berno. So, Laura Bernoff, so we hired Laura Bernoff, John Helkett, Daryl Boots McCollum, and we just gave them the songs, and I told them, come up with a tune. And the other one is, I'll play one more. Oh, you have your Bluetooth?
No, I stand on your speaker.
Oh. Okay. This one's going to be loud. Just go.
That's awesome.
How do you limito?
Utinat nagitutan, astutin nitatawan, astutin nitatawan. Utinat nagitutan, utinat nagitutan. Nigawin ni Wichiwaw, nigawin ni Wichiwaw. Utinat nagitutan, utinat nagitutan. Lutawin ni Wichiwaw, lutawin ni Wichiwaw. Utinat nagitutan. nagitutan Maski sila nitatawan Maski sila nitatawan Utinak nagitutan Utinak nagitutan Nimosum ni wichiwaw Nimosum ni wichiwaw Utinak nagitutan La 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 la
So I told Daryl I come up with I'll give you these songs. I think they're from Brian McDonald from Onion Lake, and I told him the mochigi tagwa for the kids so they'll enjoy learning from them. And we invited Daryl to our Cree Language Festival next week on the 13th at Hall Lake. We manio to chikawas chak tanido I chikamin tanido nigamachik. So he's our guest guest singer, and also he's gonna MC the festival. So that's some of the audio. Go the catalog still. So we have posters. We have a poster machine to print these posters. So now we have a perfect binder. To have this perfect binder, and it binds books like this. So this is the dictionary, and we print it right at our office. And this one is written in CMRO. And so I'll pass it around so you can have a look at it. And I'm going to give this to Charlotte for a gift. One is English to Cree. The other one is Cree to English. We have a 5-year grant from Heritage Canada. Online dictionary just at the beginning stages. A translator. So you can go on your phone and say, how are you? And it'll say, danse. And then we have to record many voices, I was told, different backgrounds. So that's in the works right now.
I think you're talking about translator. So it's an app?
Yeah, it's like that Phraselator. They have they have different names. They have Phraselator, but the one that Kevin is using is called Translator. So that's what. But we haven't. We only recorded one voice for the online dictionary. Later on, we'll be recording different voices, and so that's the plan.
So you can just ask in English,
Yeah.
and it's going to automatically respond in Cree.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's our long-term goal. Yeah. We have unit plans, nursery up to grade 3, and all these unit plans are going to be in a booklet, and we're going to promote them next week at this First Nations Language Keepers Conference. I will have them there. We have a picture dictionary that's black and white and color, and these theme books Valentine's Day theme book, so, and sounds, bulletin borders so we have those available.
We are okay. Onion Lake. We start out to Matto Hill. See, that's it with their.
Yeah.
That's we always see that they need.
Their website?
Uh huh.
I'm not even sure. what the name of the website. Yeah. Anian lagi tagi he. No, what I'll find out. Flashcards. Mi street mas nipis no ina. Gota. Stiwa. And then games and activities, memory games, bingo games, animals, michuin, verbs. Nigamona. We have Daryl. And we put them on a USB now. It was in a little book. And storybooks, legends. And then we have audio to go with it. And later on, we're going to have it on the website. So, you know, the computer will turn the pages. That's good. Read-along books. Yeah. And cultural books, how to tan a moose hide, make moccasins, how to say it in Cree. Solomon Rat, and I made a mistake with you, and he, whatever books he kagimasnahak, we use those books as well. So that's our catalog. I got contact. Me got a coordinator gitapian. So I look after Kisigmina land base. Youth Haven, we have staff. It's across the lake from La Ronge. I don't know if any of you have gone there. Youth Haven at Big Stone Lake. And then we have another one, Sucker River Kiwitan land base. It's a community land base, so we work with counselor Devin Bernacci. And our curriculum developer is Christina Clark. She's from South End. And so she's been working on those unit plans, and she's helping me a lot. And so she's also training the staff. Dolly Ratwe, the Modao, so we have to change that name. We have Kaylee McDonald. I think Kaylee worked with Montreal Lake before with the youth or another program, but she's our Cree technician, so she knows how to print books, and she promotes our merchandise. Ayan sa amin niya tawag ya. Yego ito may natay sayo mo nagiwit siya aki dofti na kita chay kami gos. So if you ever come to La Ronge, come and see our store. And our graphic designer is Jeffrey Bell. In La Ronge. He does, the graphics. And our web developer is Kevin Waddell. And Matthew Maurer is the one that's doing the data entry for the dictionary. He'll be recording, he is recording audio. So that's our website. Okay. We also have La Ronge band website. In our education website, we have. This is our education website, and it's Cree Resource Unit, and we have Kahoot games. Charlie Vena naman he was our web developer, designer, but he went back to teaching in Hall Lake. So that's where he's at right now, but he continues to help us out. Kahoot games. Okay, so this is, so you can host games, and you can use these for testing your students. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
No, I want to learn. Because I get that way I don't Kahoots.
Oh.
I just explain about and just teaching myself. Magino kaya wapat tamantan sa isina ako.
Oh. Masqua. Oh. Sinipan is leading. Maybe she'll get a prize. A misc. Pescábamos dos. A pista chicos.
Are you able to put microns and all that on those? Because it's pretty hard to understand out words.
Dicht.
Not unless you use an E for the
CFRO doesn't use
Macrons. Yeah.
Instead of an A,
they use
short vowel A, they use U.
You.
So that's why a lot of our counselors, they prefer that because they don't mess around with syllabics.
But that's how they teach it in high school, eh? So
Well, it depends.
yeah, I guess that's how.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Oh yeah.
Mr. Chaganis.
Chaganis.
Yeah, the Charlie Venn came up with this, so I can ask him how. He must have just wrote it on Word, eh?
Yeah.
And copy and paste it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you get the idea with you can. I was gonna play a game, but I haven't practiced. You know, to assign people to play. Yeah.
Well, you can.
Why you want you want them to play?
Yeah.
Or
Touch me, Kawi Sabuti.
I'm here for today and tomorrow. Yeah, we can play because I have prizes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. 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 So. Yeah.
So this is like the not the final, but it's the about 40 years, eh? Nanto, ito Saskatoon.
Well, the Cree Resource Unit started in the 80s, about 1984. Yeah. Kaya soste. And then when we had Gift of Language, that partnership project, that's when we did a lot of development. We did to try to get as much done as possible. So we were always in a hurry. We still share a little bit. Sinipan negotiating with Indian Affairs, so that was the fun times. Indian Affairs, but we ended up that funding went to all the small communities. It got dispersed, so we couldn't carry on with all the staff we had before. But we always had one or two staff keeping all the resources, which was Charlie Venn. He kept all our resources all that time because I went to work for Nortep, and Cynthia went to work for social development, and we're all over the place now, different places. And then when Simon came to work for us, he started that again, the Cree Resource Unit. So it's thanks to him that he helped us out get started. So we're still operating, we still have a budget, and we have a director, Michelle McCollum. She's really promoting Cree language and so that's good. So I had that Kahoot game I want to share. We're working on a 3-year strategic plan. We have a new superintendent. Marcel is Nana. He's Lakota. And we have Adrienne DeRocher. She's originally from Buffalo Narrows, but she has relatives in Stanley Mission. She's one of the superintendents that they're asking us coordinators to come up with a 3-year strategic plan. So, which comes up to 5 or 6 pages and PowerPoint. I'm almost finished with mine for the Cree language and culture. We have to present it on Monday. Present it to them, and then we have to present it to the advisory board after that. And then they give us feedback. So that's my work this weekend, to finish that. We also have a land-based guide, and we were fortunate to have a creative designer, Naomi Bird. She continued working on that land-based guide. We gave it to the teachers. So, and we also have a yearly plan for the woodland Cree culture. So that's available as well. We didn't want to change a website in Tastana because the teachers are piloting that guide right now. So that's going to be available. Our elders worked on that one. It was to Cree language teachers. And so it's during the pandemic, that's when we worked on that land base, because we had to work from home, from the computer. Even our elders had iPads. We bought them iPads, so they had to learn how to meet with us online. So we did a lot of that, but the best way to meet is like how we're meeting here is in person. So that's, we're bringing our elders and teachers to the conference next week. So that's how they want to go to the city too and join in with conference and Totamagichik. So that's what we're doing for next week. Yeah, we'll be in Saskatoon. Igu say nanasko mon dito tinamago yan is that the piachamoan. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask, or you can ask me later on. Pachamasis and yeah, how?
First met Minnie, it was many, many moons ago, and I was first teaching at Nortec. That would have been Nortec and Norpac in probably 1989, Gagimatsatushkian at Nortec and Norpac. So I've always kept an eye on Minnie. Well, not kept an eye on her, but I've always watched what she's doing, imamitsi hit, and they go, and it takes a lot of work to create all the resources.
Boy, I forget about it.
Sometimes it's hard, there's challenges, there's lots of things that happen. Oh, geez. Okay. On my shirt. Are these earrings? Okay. Just put them here.
There's a clip
Oh, there's a clip, Dante.
on your shirt.
Right here. Okay. Jiska. Costume design, costume malfunction. Umaga, negotsi. I do with this? Nothing? Nothing? Okay. Sorry, we're going down a rabbit hole. But I just wanted to say it took like a long time for, oh, there you go. Holy, I got 13 different things now. Just strap me in. It took a long time for Lac La Ronge Indian Band for education to get to where they are. And I'm just amazed at all the different people, because I remember when, I think it was called CCRU or CRU, a long, long time ago when I used to work as a summer student. And Lois, I think, was there, Lois Jordan? So they had lots of things that they were doing back in the day. Vicky Roberts, I think. I still have some of the old Surlocks binding big books. They used to make huge big books. That was our technology to teach Cree at Nortep and Norpak. So I'm really thankful that Minnie was able to come. She did a language PD for us in September, I think, last year, this past September. And I really enjoyed what she had to share with our language teachers from across Saskatchewan, Alberta, Manitoba, Ontario, and into the United States. So the next little part, like this afternoon, we're going to go over the language app, the pieces that have been updated. Nimis is going to share with us all the wonderful things she's got a tickle trunk over there of all the stuff that she's been creating. But it's really, it's an honor to be able to work in language. You know, it's never a day of hard work for us, because when we come, like Troy said and others said, you know, otipi totiag, you know, to be motsritayag. And that's part of our wellness, that's part of our healing, part of our taking care of that trauma, is just to come and be in language and to share stories, to share laughter. So I just want to thank Minnie again for coming out. And there's going to be, I think lunch is going to be coming shortly. We're about 11:47, 10 to 12. So I just wanted to have, if anybody had questions for Minnie of anything she shared so far. She's going to be with us today, and she's going to be with us all day tomorrow, because we're also working on language plan, strategic plan, you know, all these things that I shared a PowerPoint at our last meeting in December, so I'll share it again just to refresh where we're at. But does anybody have any questions?
I don't have any particular questions, but I just like the way that you under Lac La Ronge Band among collaborating to share your language. And I think it also would be nice to share your dialects to, you know, share the language and how we interpret things. Because sometimes, you know, we get mixed up with the Y dialect and the different ways in which we pronounce certain vocabulary, right? So, and just to get that understanding and that sharing that information that helps, you know, helps us to learn more. So, it'd be nice, like, if we Montreal collaborates also with other languages of the same Cree, right? So, it's really good that it's expanding, especially like this was probably formerly a small group, and it's slowly expanding. It's good to see. Also with resources, I have, when I first started teaching Cree in the Rec, there was actually kind of nobody there, and where I was working to teach it, and just bring in whoever, and I said, well, I'll try it. Kind of no knowledge of how to begin to teach it. I kind of have to go back to what previous teachers did and just learning on my own, and I'm like, I need to know more, I want to expand it more into more structure. And so when today using, you know, yes, I really like this kind of dialogues, you know, in which the teachers could learn from. It's really good for me. And that's TH dialect, and it kind of works for me. So yeah, I really, it would be nice if even with my child to come up with something like this for their school and stuff like that. It's good to know. So you're not the one.
Thank you. Alrighty, so we're just going to take a break then for lunch. Maybe I'll ask ask Musqua if she could do the blessing for lunch for us.
Nika uia pe kwa into ka kiukawak kwa te pia ka petawa ke acho motoma kayas aya tanse aya uia wa ke no toko ya wak ke seino wak mana ki se wawe iso chek koma otayun sua o etta ko aya mana aya no toko ya wak mana ki mosche kaskwaso chek kwa mapeki ko imina moiches kwa mas nahama mosche kaskwason hand sewing amma yukse etita etoe mosche kaskwason kwa manegi mosche kaskwata chik utayon suawa kwa mase skipson kai sikate aya muito nesse maki tihtaman ma yukse ni masinahen ega moi mina no te naka nawa wa nika we ga me ka achmot ego chaka pen mas nahaman ka kiskisia namma ki kwaya ma moi kan stona man kan ka pen achmot toma muista se ka ki achmot ka ya pia ka kyo ka toa ekta he ka kwechmak aunika ki kwaya ma siskep si skepson mo ito ko yung kuya si mas nahaman it's probably a short ayam si skepson kay si katek maga ekta maga kwetse mag ki ko yung magama ko kay to itam man no to ko yung man kiks kamako aya utas sa ganuwa kay skopta kay kamchim ska or something ko nape wak min mana kiks kamak upakoe anuawa aya ekskakek pekon manan hi elastic se kwa has kon ke mana piwaps kwa huya na pewa kiks kamok for their sleeves aya iskoptakek make kwa mas skipson eko makano te mam skutaman mas neka neso mahepsasek aya moimsak maka nisi misawaitak aya uke etap ka we pen we tap maya kok utatos ke waga na ko ke ni hitoi when ka pen toskata ke kakia to taya kok aya umatwa ka pen ta kuna ke ko mana ka pen ka kyo ka to check ko ta he kwa ki kwa yama ka pisita ke ka pen mas na ha ke ki kwa ka no te ka no itame kwa muista se kwa mayo ispeike kaue ka tuskea ta he kwa io san he kapen mawachita ya kapen mausakunama kwa kapen nia apua yakota kapen utenan he kapen petause chek manoke kapen nani itoi chek kwa se kwep peteo se peteo ki kwai te kwai wieo ko ma se peteo se peteo I don't know but there was a exam ka ko yan Mr. Home ki ko pe wanita ya pe once kiskisia make kwa mana kanto tato ya sukots mane kota pen pape ta na ho he kayas ki ko ya ka pe mam skutame ko nan he kanute mam skutaman ayatan suma kapenisi atoskatama koyas kabui pen kanoitama ke pics ko no wow minanista nan pics ko nan tan epeni tatoea kwa kaikki oma ka kiipentää kun muu koe ko mattua ka kwe ka pen mamas nahamek manuma ka pen atsumuye ka petoa kauya ke pen atsumut tamana kikoya ka pen pehtama kwa ka pen kanoita moaya kokuke kanute nane hioetsek apuuke awasissak keapitsoska puskawasissak Kamamtane maya kok mina ho ke moites ko apu kapen nuksitik. E kunanke ke tosko aya kok. Moyo makiano he toskatsua. E kunanke kian e tosko aya kok. O ke moites ko ka nuksitik. Kiano ma utaka ki patten kusia. Ke pikskuun no e ki mi kusia. Kapin apatita ja kapin mio apatikuja e wa kuutta me homa ne hioewen ni hithoewen e wa kuutta me e wan he kiko ja he kaman kapin wa weita ja e sama e pen wa we haya koko ke twa simsinoak tan se wistoa kapin mio wa kuutta ke kaman ne hioewen apumina ni hithoewen e kwa mi te tu he me tawon sa ka ki usita ya ka mi wa patita e kwa uhu hinton mana e ma mutrita tikta tu io ka wasa ka pen mi to skema ke ne hioe wane pen atoskata man te pia pen ka kutita ya no he me tawon sa ka pen wa waita aya umawia aya usual tatai se kwa ki kwaya mahe takapin itaka o he kapin noksa chektap skuto wape aya wape sitawa pe ake kwa sisoneo te kapin masimpai tekniko to se kekta masimpai wak so if they rolled a 1 in the white dice e go maneo poku makapinito etik ko suias e kwa neo o ke ka wiki wita pimtoak kapin sakas kenata tsekota e kwa eu kohes pe kahakek e kwa kitame kwa hane kwa kotakuya he mes ko tseko i suepenato he e kwa wie kwa mes ko tsapette ko niso e wa psikset e suepen e kwa ho he ai wie kwa prakte kan etoyo maka oksnama ke wek te pete pen wiche hatan sa makoyas kapinito etane kan kapin masimpait e kwa mayo awiak sa iospe koma o taka pena sastege pe ko mios kapin sagas kenatat e kwa ma wia e pen paskiaket kenue siis man no chitanan pe ka popoko kasagas kenata ya e kwa moi poko wasak mutsik suako maka metoetek makamina oke onikikwak o te kaptegona ayamana aya child and family services oke aya PD mana ka ayatik ayamana e metoetek ohe kapen waweitayan mapo ekskehtavan tanta toho ke he pinapachita chik kiko ya kapin wawaita yan makawisto hawe pin miuiti ko chik e ko kakyo papi toso he pinitas ne kateke and that's just back tepia that's reinforcing the language he pinsitos katawa e ko mina aya o matto amin nikiatawan mistä his nikiatawan omattoa tonne mi weita mok mi na ho he ka wits metto e makik mana e kwa tiskwa tap skutsu ho taka pen no kwa ke dis e kwa na ho e ki kwa tan se pen his na kwa ke ayani kan mana he pen se sawi hakik aya peka me kana weita mani ka keo e pen masimpai ka te ke ho he ni so sape itakuke colors there's 12 colors mi chet pek sap poquito wak but there's 12 colors kasketes suak sipi ko suak wipu sawe suak pito senak suak so this is the one that's always missing from our colors pito senakos pito senakwan ekwan ma that's the colorful pekawa piesis pito senaksu pito senako piesi se sekasot sparrow awa it's not to snacks so ako sparrows ekwa homa okeniu apagoniu naksuak e toemana mage wa osam awasis sakawi tatoskema miso atso muesta skatik skate ma toniko ka kenoako ma Japanese kate ke huhe kaisna kwake. They'll learn okeniu apagoniu nakwan later. They'll learn okeniu apagoniu naksu later. So right now I just focus that they learn wapagoniu nakwan, wapagoniu nakwasu, wapagoniu nakwana, wapagoniu naksuak. Kio sanke, ego maneitoan, mitse tuke, oksnamake wak, papis kitsmana, epen snamake tsekuhe, kapenis nakwake, maganyo yote, io sanhe, peakwan, kapin ekta, kapin skino tahitse, kios kapin apatita, eksama poko keisin stotakek. Muiva watapskut, munia okais mantanita. Kiano pitos. Kiano ja ios pokohnikan kawapatama. Ekta hotseuka instutamuan ete utenama. So we don't take our information in small chunks like the way they teach us in university. They teach teachers to only give little chunks at a time. That's when learning takes place. Maka kan stota meko ma pitoso makiano e tapsuya. And so that means we're made up in a different way. Pugamioski kwe kiano kawapata ma ektahekwa. Tekwa na me pinpita kwe kamek. So when I say kamek, we're going into that ceremony of language as one building. So everything I look at as ceremony. Ego mina nuita mo awako ke wasak. Tapwe aisu ke wasak. That's miko sipi kwao istika for purple. Nikske ten euksihati teisik atagek maka etenia ka utsian etenia ka peutsiks kinutai koyan. Ioso he kiko ya kapenis na kwake ka kioan he aski e benwaku utakik. So all these colors tapskutuma ni pamayatan aya aski amuche eutenama euko isnaksuan aya tapskutuma katu tauksik mayo katu tauksik kay tapin mayo kapisa seweta wapisem kay ekte kay tapin ispemihe kwa na watskati tapin ekte makuapaten ni pamayatan itoetik ni pamayatsu kitaski na amuche ekte amuche eutin stuta mio eutin stuta muhist awases ekte amuche eutin stuta muhist ino ekwa tapskutuma miko so mikwao pegwa no mamiko kaisinawa kakioma mi kuya. So we all have blood and it's all red. So these have connections to our environment. They have connections to us. We don't make them separate. Moi piskits eise skinuta hayakok kanstuta kekohe. Tapskutuma wapiskau. Wapiskau tantema eutemaka. Ute manaka pewapa. Keitapin sagasteno. Kiawau sawano kitano kitatuanawau. Ninan sagasteno. Nagapu pamay sapo pisem kape sakiwet. Kape matsnuksit. Takiwapaten. Wapa. Tapoya me wapis ka kisik. Tena kape nuksit kisik au pisem. Ekte me utiname wapis kau. Wapan. Hawa usawe su. Hawa usawa sina kwan wiuma kwa uma wi pusa wow kaki o kuta wi pusa wow usawa sina gosu usawa tunchi ke wa kutotsik kwa uma sipi gosu aya kayas mana askita kwao kitami kwa nikawi o kumina mamskuta pukki ko nikawi ka pen mamskuta ko pen kanawita mok uskaskasiuna kwan guma anoche guma askita kwao sikateo askita gosu makakayas uskaskasiuna kwan uskaskasiuna gosu pe wano skusia ka no kwake maka usama wa moniao pen we pikuya goche ka pen mames ko tasta ya hekwa pen patina mahamma askio insto tamon askio skino tahuin ayamana ki ekwa mamana ke tem makaki apatita chek ekwa homa piko na kwan piko pe kwan ashes hia se mekta insto tamon penaso na make ewa awasa koma kasketewa ka kasketips ka mana pe wane kone ewa papi tosuke taps kucho hekwa plurals mine kone we pusawa wa pitosnagwan no we don't even focus on pitosnagwan or pitosnagsu, a colorful color papitos, but we break our teachings down to suit the curriculum, to suit the world that's being prepared for us through the province or through the school structure that's there. Kawahum kakiotinama nehio instituta muna nehio kakeskuna kakio he papito se penis nakwake eko mana ka penai motama ni kan mana umattoa apachita anita pen masne ateke eka wiawa ka mana ha kistawa penito itakik kaskete wa muesta se wiawa exitoetik sipi kwao we pusa wow ka kio penwitaman aya he kwa makotak mana apachita yan ka pen mustenu kwake utawia magi ko masimpain pen masne gateke ekta he kwa mana o mattuan tapatsitan evitap makek si keptaman manuhe itakapia pekan eksise kuitakek no pek no suna masok pehakotena eka mana ki kwayamma wiwa we itakakita keke kohekwa aya hekwa kametawano wapatehen itakek to show me eka mana asko mana nin pasakwapen muy kakeke magamana omsenia etenaman o tenawe ewa etakek wapatehen sipi kwao ewa wiawa ekwa etame teta que tama atit ta pues sketa maga kotaka koke askuha kotaka eka mana ikatetta mokkiti wa etakek eli polder ansawe ekta heka mania estayan teni muutsikihtatsik magamana tastapian nian wow apu nikotoas wow etweman hepin kakwetsumakek tepiama ki kwai moiches kwenstutakek wapatehen pitos naksu itoan ewe wawe kwa hepenas chikechik kwa kisat chiketoa nia kwa ekta chikean mamu chiketa wa ke kuman kame toechik kwa tani keho he kikwa yung mote pen mawaita yan. Emi waita kik ay pe kupay kanag eme patihatsik moyo ke pe kupay kanag makat pe kwantap skuts. Eguma ay paskiato in Eusita yan me kwats. So I'm making a war game. Pegan man a war kay tami. Ni uso he kakyo e penyo kwa ke ay uma blue hot pagka mo ba no ay just kwa ni kam skin. Peka ma blue na umita. You'll see what I'm doing here. Kita pin kan stone and tan sam ki kwayam tan sam me ka kway 6 kinuta ha ke. Kispen ke wa patena wow. Hiyo he pinis na kwa ke. Aya, he wea eusawa na kwa ke. He wea eskita ko na kwa ke. Mi kwa ke aki chikeona kwa sipi kuna kwa ke he aki chikeona. Te wanekta medicine wheel epin waweita yan. Kan stona ke kam he those medicine wheel colors. Everything is by 4. Kispen eksike 6 na magia tanama insto tamuan tapwe pen utename. Kwa moites ka ho he kotaka ne kakte ne maka aya apumin mana cheska umane kapkepa hen atitan ho tanikiastan may don't know kispen keskwa. Eko ma Facebook ka kiusita yan. Eko tamin mana epenastayan at toskeuna. Ekwa eki tsakaste paeha keko kawasissa ke me toetsik. He. Yeah. Wow. Look at that one. Okay. Look at this one. Hey, Mama. Hey. Yeah. Wow. That one. When tanaw ke taga ke pen mausiha ke the words ekiusita and counters ang hekim sa apo he. Wow. Look at that one. Oh, that's the other one. There come gap. It's just kuya na pesa ko tagawi tap makik. Kwa ho te esquese saknawe nanto nokso acquisto maka aya putte ko meu ko. San his na kwa ke this is what I call greetings 1. Greetings 1 isikataman ne upoko. Kui kopopo pinks kinota sektan sinamoy nanto kiama kapekwan. Ekwan mimana aya neo chipay kansa mia kek ekwa kapin kaskita kaya kausita aya he kapnitas negate ekwa mana mia kek mina yugita kakiusita yan maskimutsa aya sandwich bag so he mansamane kwekta aya penawausita yan watse apsase ke maskimutsa kaswatsike ane wa he ekta he kanoita mane waweita yan kamosjits na mo ke pek maskimuts kapenot na ke kikwan makawi pinapachita ma kawi pinapachita chik kwe he kwe ka kipin masne ki tahaman aya kapen wawita ano he counters kais na kwa ke kwa nistam keeping mas na hama.
I don't have
Apekeitu na. Nistam kamat sa tuskataman, mustas na haman is moy utskaskita ya se makamas na haman. So I hand wrote everything. Kaki ohe. Ewita pita keko he those words. Maku ke papi to se pinita cita yan kaki on kano se penta ko naman. Emi weta keko ke awasissak. Oh, I had 20 new member requests. Wow. Just gotta let them all in. Ningan kapit ko hawa ko. Maka oten natin an he. Kuni ho he basic sets kay si kataman. Tanweo matsakas je pai chagans umuta. Kwa human case peten. Uhuta pen mamas na ikateken. Tone Eva Betty Crocker containers to me wasage. Make we go hoke. Itagoke. Nane wo pen mas na ikateke. Ego ni nani swa iho pen na isnagwake. Atita o askita kwagan askita go nagwana. Atit ni pa mayata no. Atita ya usawas na agwa no. Awita ko take askita go nax. Askita go nagwa atite CP kwagon. CP kwagon. I can't say that now. Maga ayamina cards mana me toya kuni hohe ya pachita ya nianan mana penits na mo ke kumatwa ten ke an mana ni kan to mana nianan penmekian kanista mana nianan to nawak moitap skucho ma regular goldfish mana dog maka pohama kan to tamekkoyas kan to toaye koko ket kutakak oksnamoaganak tan ki kwaya mai pen totamatsik kai ko kisiek ai spoko ya ka ki pen kwechma hoy takik mara doesn't have to be the next person ka kwechma poko ya so squad se kuta anybody you can ask takik maka kiskisek ki kwaya ma nan totamatsik ito ta he goche tene nyoyan tene pen nanto ke ko ke kwa pen ka ko che ke mo che ke ko manan tene ka no apat man ki ko yo men chen taman wa Tanner kitaya wachi a black Yamata tenmanite semane peits na mochek eva nia heva man esta anota then it awa heva kotake va we pen ko chike mo eka ki spend moi kita wana utin itoin utin eka pega na ko delete from the center sama ki kwa sa moi ex namokek I don't go into an instruction to tell them to say utin. It's part of the game. Exketakik. Dan sami benito etsik. And so mayona awiak they put down all their cards or they find their pairs. Doesn't matter. Epta meki sipaik. Moi kape huinisko. Everybody's out of cards. Mayo awiak peak is out of all their cards. Epta meki sipaik me toewan. So that you don't have someone who's sitting there waiting for everybody to be done. So I try, another game I play with this set. I have one set for 3 games. So, and I take 4 sets of 2 sets of Namoy Nanto, 2 sets of tanse, 2 sets of Peaguan and 2 sets of kiamaka. And we put them face down. Pugama tunquesca canoapa again. Mayo or quescas tate. Pugama kakiskisin tante me penastek. You have to, so I always do the language first. Dan se pitos keise nahitakik ni hioewen. Eksemana kapen kueskastaatik kuekiskisek. Kiamaka dan se kueskastaki toamitakik. Pogama kapenito etsek kapenwita ke koma. Mayoka kueskinakik. Pogama kapenwitakik. Ekwa hekta hekwa kotake kwawa. Na moinanto yo. Kiamaka. Se peakua ne wasakam epen atuskatake. Io san hekwa. I only use 16 cards. Pastayan. We awe me. This is like a memory game. Kakeo he ase me taweona he taguke. Moste apatita ya kiano. Kapen kakoepeng skino tahayagok. Ayamina kotak me taweon napatak isikatek. Ama mitsunatsa koska witapist itakauteks namoakek. It's a round table. Wasaka mekte apia wahomekwa. Matesa tameko kawasakata naoma. As go 30 seconds, as go 10 seconds. Mita that Japansa. If say what dance it and go my is namo gawa kutakawasis. Dance it. We have it's namo at kutaka dance wasakame exise kanyawa. A piece moga and say we tapmak. We penagita man. I have say we by deck nagik. A gite tane bata tanta toa wasaga tetawa. We kita ma pea guao ni swao ni stoao ni wow. Tanta toa tanse wasaga tete wetumakik. Ne wow mani tetsika. Kakita me tanta toa ne wo itoetsika. So you're establishing those relationships between the numbers even. So it's about kamutsikita. It's about kawaguta mehoma ni tawewen. If sama that's how they'll remember a data man. So different games. Uhita kakiusita anwiuhe. This one is Awin intros 1. So when Ewiniho here, and this is one class. And I only take 3-4 students from that class. Maka Ewiniho heki I ni sopisem. Peakoma greetings 1. That's the dance in the moinanto kiamaka no peaguan. Intros 1. Awina kia, awina nia, awina ana, awina awa. So those are intros 1. If those colors animate 1, kamustuita me singular, eva colors animate, inanimate, numbers 1, days 1, time 1, and people 1. All those things are what I've been working on. I'm peagwane pensitos koake koksnamakewak. Moinia oksnamakeo. Maka oksnamakeo akoke penvita toskemakik. awita nia. E kone mina wasaka tamami hohe tansuma sideways. So this is nia. There's two nias. Here's kistamina, nistamina, and here's gia. 4 pictures. Nia, gia, nistamina, kistamina. Ewananhe, that's people 1. Ekwa, ektahegote, kiosekwa hoke, osniksko. And so we go over them. Askomana, I also he we tapitaman. Ekwa, heti tapastay anusise. Ekwa, ka kweskiptaman. Ang inana ko eskaito it. Aya, ewo, emiak. So I'll take just maybe even a small bunch like this. I don't use the whole deck because I don't want them to get bored. Muito e makikakita mehita ke kom etawewen makakapen nia kapenito etex emiak nia kistamina ega. So every one of them, napesis, awasis, keteyak, oskawasis, oskenigsko, isko, seno, makakiawa, pikskonuaka, pinapatita. So I try to make the resources so they're community friendly, so that, because every community say they have their way of saying it, when it's not right to say someone is saying it wrong, because each community has the way they use the language, and we have to honor those communities. So the resources that are being created under Wechisuk, some of those will have no words at all, but the ones that are being created for Montreal Lake and for Wechisuk will have Montreal Lake language for Montreal Lake, or Muniasakegan, and Wechisuk language for Wechisuk, which is why dialect. So, and when they make their words, this is what they use. And I'll give them the cards to help them so that they can sort of sort through them. They just get it. They really like making the words. So you have to reach past the box, I think. So this is my assessment here. And I was trying to show Patsy my hole punch. I got a heart hole punch and I got a star hole punch. And that's what I punched the cards with. The heart means I love it, you tried. And the star is so they don't know what I'm assessing on. They just see that I'm punching different way. Maka out of this group, te kanapoko hinagachita te umuta numbers. We are benika need counting, huh? Here's just we at pekone ping snamo ato hekutaka. Eko ki kwaya maka kaskita yan kapinasta yan just kwa kispinoma utanu kwan. Aya umita Wechisuk. Aya umuta ektu makiawa kapin petauksiek. So it's sort of a pekwanisna kwatapskutso ma language ka kiusita ek pekwanexe penisna kwa ekwaneho hekakio ka ektaka penasteke.
Piegogisigal, nisogisigal, nistogisigal,
Niogisigo. Niana nogisigo. Martina wigisigo.
Ayamehigi sigagi.
Now that's days 2. So one is days 1, and that's where you have the cow at the end. Now we go into days 2, the next level, and that's where we put ake on it. Ego nistugi sikake.
Nistugi sigagi.
So all kakyon ego pegon manu ke uksnama ke wak scaffolding kai si kata ke scaffolds poko pegon exeke six nama tseke tuetsek kia no aya pegon exi sinawan maka. We have another level of the days. Aya pegon amma. So days 3 ekwa. When we get up to days level 3, apuite ko tahe kwa mantuki sekao, uche tuki sekao, aya chipoi ki sekao, pakyo ko ne he kwa holidays, and then level 4 kwa mantuki sekake, I mean uche tuki sekake, chipoi kuki sekake. So you go through the same levels, but you're taking them up. We have those scaffolds in our language, but we come from the full picture, then we come down. It starts small, in a small grain of sand, and you go to a rock, and you go to a stone, and you go to a boulder. And the boulder is the full learning. So us, we start with the boulder. So those are the kind of things. Poko pitos case naguake. Pito sama. Aya ke te ako ke kis cheka ispika ki pe kiwean. Aya moinan to eo komasne kanota itapatan egis cheka. My be Adam making mom's kuhtakik. Aya uta huiuche a ski coche skinota ite nan tan sama ko eskisi skinota hatsika wassak. Muini kiitta kwa coche sna moatsik. Keit coche kiskinota hatsik. We're guiding them. Asenki mamtaniitsaka neatsik. Moiki evamina ase nantoche epeututeetsik. Wistawaon kase pewawehitsik. Tansike mamtaniitakik. It isn't our way to look at a child as an empty vessel that we're going to fill with knowledge. They are already equipped with knowledge, because they've already had 6 to 10 years with their parents, with their old people. They already have knowledge, and we just have to guide them in how they look at that knowledge. Asenge pek skehtakik, asenge pek kiki tsiki kwai. Hewa, sama kisin stuuta muitsik oke. Kehteja kispika ki viitsatuskemake piitto san mapoko keisin stuhtamanegi trojan. Mojum kiano muniawak piitto sum kiano ismamtoneittama ekistik. En ekta hekwa apuminuutta hekwa nika wipoko penpetauksuuta. Maka kakki on he peekon kiawau. Atihtaa seinettä vastaan.
Na muiki quay. Peak.
Eka iusu tiukiita katta vastaan ja anseska uhita.
Nianum tanau. Ngutoasum tanau. Tepako tanau. Tepako pa. Ni so me tata tum tanau. Ke kam tata toao. Tata tum tanau.
He went on he got on the different pictures, see the images, the words, he got the syllabics. He got ki kwa ya kaya simon mina. If I want he got your language resources he got. These are the word finds got you see I fixed it now so it appears on the screen and they don't download right away because before I had it wrong. As soon as I pressed the button, it went down to your computer. Maka niki skinutation ay tansa makwes kay spitikean. O this is new makakiusi tayan makepta na way o tepen mas nay kate ke kagams kami ho he word finds ma poek ta ches kon tago tahawa ko koks na maka nag maka kaya pits apoete ko kai kene ko te katago taha ke tan se ko es ke sin tota ke e ko humita games e ko hu he ka kawa pata me taps kucho makapan me ke homa this one e ko ma he wa piskak and then I had e we teach ko ke ta toman ka pe mas na mo chek taps kucho ape munias ko e base it I don't have a large printer, hatred. I can't print off 11 by 17, I base it. If se me skutas dan me neo ko nito 8.5 by 11. So kan tu ta cheko ke ay kaping skinota chek. Egwa. You also have papitos, but they're the same 50 words, but they're set up in different ways. So you don't always have the same board. Tsaka pati tsakan TV euko. Makikwewiota ningkyun sa he mama sise kiyosita, so I didn't put the pictures here. Maka ekame te pevane taas atuski taas tapatuska tamihuhem ni yoki koya tepiaki koya yakape umita 8 by 10. So I tried to, that's not that one. Eko my self-assessment to takaki kawakumso tansama poko kawiche hatawa ka oasis puskai kawakumsot kanstoimsot eksama nia hekisin stotaman to uksnama keoman kay taguing ayan nikawi nagimams ko tamais ni wista nigawi upikswe wanepin kanawitame wame to etaya mayoma na oasis kantoks namasod kanake kiama po pek pisim kanuti tain makapuwan nikan kanakayas kas oasis pamais kamatiks namawat kiama po pek pisim nuti tain kan kayas kas ektama ekwa ke kawetsasen skinutahat namawat ekwa, but you have to take that time to establish a relationship. Ego tsimana o takapetos ke emotskita usame nakayas katuek nakayas katat nakayas kamekoma kitatoskiunuao. You wouldn't have that kispin if you weren't used to one another. Moy kakaskita na wa kapin mutsiksi kapin mutskita eko hikiko kapin wausita ek. So that's really important, is establishing a relationship. You don't get that teaching in the university under teacher education, but I got it through the elders. Elders who kintone inistik. I've sat with how many elders epek ageskimtik. Ewe kakwetene nahitaman ayatan samay troyan. So I tried to, we awawe bamueskot Nigisui, then Nigitim. Oh, these are in TH. Yeah, so I want to mapunika kochita. Nikiti miti. Nitati. Mapunika kochita. Nitati min. Nitai min kakita stegama. Nitai min. I'm having a hard time. So they start to recognize kikwai dansam. Yeah, ersama. So they get to know themselves. They get to start looking at themselves and how they're doing in their learning. If these kids start to learn who they are, and they start to learn how they feel or how they react to different situations, you're going to be able to, tante magatos kataman, kami waitaman, katragaitaman, kanitawin, koyaskat, kikoy katos kataman. You know how to reach those goals because you get to know yourself. Dito ke masako chimsuin kaitami. Kaskita ya homa kasako chimsua. Boy kaskita ya kasako chita ya aksuin. Boy kaskita ya kasako chita ya matsuipsuin. Iyo san ko ne kaskita kispin ko yaski se kanawapaten. Kispin ko yaski sin stot enam mawaku to enek takastek. Pekawa no semana atmak omita kutsne hioe when sentences. Ego neho he mina eben atoskataman. So these are 10 pages, and Kathy, I'm in the wrong group. Patsy and Bev. We are keeping at the snahaki go here. So you got a different color. Kotse Nihithui series, 100 Nihito sentences. Muitas going to but I've been working on it. This is the website, and you actually so your whole language resources are going to be on this site. Whatever you create, whatever you get ready will be on this site. And we'll share each other's resources. They sent all their resources to Onion Lake, and Onion Lake sent them all their resources. We'll have them in the TH, we'll have them in the Witisukwai. So, yeah, it's going round and round. Ego mama nantaneka. Ego maga maha se matswaita and those, and so you guys have to do the recordings for those 100 nihito sentences. So once you do the recordings, because I have omita. So I'm just going to show you the progress. So here's the site. How many this is just for today. There was 13 today. Page views in the last 30 days, there were 2,065. new visitors. There are 265 new visitors. How many sessions in one page? 540. Your site. So you have quite the following already on your that's the report. If I go back then home, edit site, so when I'm creating websites, there's this website. I had to big squirrel no was tama umuta CMS kaita stick. These are our collections. When who has a been kisi takaki o kapin wapata me tapasisu days. The one that is in display or being worked on, that one, here's our web pages, the site menu. So here's the Kutsune Hioe series right here. It's already being built. Oh, here it is. So this is a preview. So right now you just see Dance Geisenagua.
Dance. Nioki se kawanot. Pemitso. Kiwe tane kwa. Astam. Wawe. Pekiuke. Kasi kwe.
So this is how they'll look. Your Kutsune Nihitawe series, and you guys will record those words. So each one of these is already being prepared. It's, so right here, Kutsune Hioe 1, here's the Kutsune Hioe front page right here. So each one of these, I have to have 10 of them that'll have the sounds. So slow. It's so.
They're still working on their website.
Oh.
Building a new website.
Yeah, the head page, the front page. So you were able to see Kutsune Hioe 1 page, page set 1. Now set 2 will go up. And so what the Kutsune Hioe series is the front page. That's the navigating part, huh? And I thought I could get it done. Show, see, and yeah, it's at the Scataman Miyoko, but same thing here. Here's the readiness. So I am in a kiatotaka ekiatotako XP. What are inspirational quotes to get people to want to speak the language? You know, you can use the ones that, you know, I used, but those are from my memories. So right here, when we look at this 10 phrases, Namoiwi God's Gawanskise Nehioewen, Kakike Nehioe, Nehio Kakeskoen Tapoe Makan, Nehioewen Eatzakok. I wonder if you understand that. How do you know that Nehioewen has a spirit?
Everything has a spirit.
So Kispenawa says, so you start to identify that relationship. How does that language have a spirit? And so you start to help them. Eva homa mamo mus chikewen na what's esuka kane hiewe. Ki tehe oats ne hiewe. Ne hiewe wen kisiwe makan kisigano. E ki mi gusia ki pigswil no. So it's a gift. Ki te tagwa ne hiewe wen. It's precious. Eba tago tuma ne hioe wen miuskako in atawi ko homa ne hioe wen. And so you have these nehio quotes to inspire speakers. If sama ayapogo danse keise was kewe mit awase sapo uskai apo kete. It was great, they said it so good. They wake us up. They're going to be toga pingoya. You know, they open our eyes. It was a scheme or something, I don't know, I won't even try it. But exam mapoko. And so I did role play. Here's greetings too, okay? Greetings twice. Greeting once comes up to here, but here I added Nimiuayan. Then this one says Miukisekawanot Tapwe. So when you talk about Nimiuayan, I always said you can be sick and you can still be healthy. Nimiuayan, because it's those 4 parts that you're trying to balance: your body, your mind, your spirit, and your heart. So even though your body might be sick, you can still find balance with these other 3. That's miuayawan. So that's what we teach them about. Because today, they think that miuayawan is being in good health, good physical health. But it's really wellness. How well, you know, if we thought that way, then sama anotska isnaksuno. Tanoki mista hikikwe petauxkago chekne hiowak. Na tui se he basic te mahichek. Maka kea petso muta he aya, kea petso mahe pinso geitama. E kwa kea petse atuskatama, kipimatsun no, kinehian no. Ki koya ka utamiso mana, tapskutu ke ka mixtaike, che ka po ke ka squaso chik, a po ke ka machi chik. You know, and so all of those, even the birch bark, that's a gift, that's utamisuin. So these are all gifts that were loaned to us, just the same way that our mind is loaned to us. And teka munias ko guys said at musto ako nisi miso mo te into me te kanista mi nekte kikiani tak Hawaii o me into pics kwata ke koma language app e wani stek tanui ho ne kip pai ke tak. Oh, how come you never say anything about that? That's really something that he said, huh? Usamuma, we're taught not to brag. Well, I'll brag for you. We are taught not to brag. Well, this is something worth bragging about. You know, I said, Puma kamanachi ta puki kwe hapuman stotamun skatamun ni tawe when yoski kwe when kamanachi ta. Moika osame game mo itakik. Osam pokis pilmo kakimas kam gono apuma kimam tenechakan. Nimam tenechakan apit the boy a coach the boy, but those maki kwe kakskatam. Pumam kamanachi taya. Moi ka pinai wak tana moya moi ka pinai wak e moa. Puga ma peatik ka pintago nama. Peatik ka pin manatita ya kikoya. Moi ki o he kikoya. Muni awan o maamtanitsakan uwaskoe wanoma ka kichimun. Mamichimun. That bragging. They like to brag. Maka kia no e manatita ya kikoya. Ta poya mahek sa isinagwa. Pukui spill makakimas kam gono. Pukki kwe. Kispin mo'y manatita ya ako, we can lose it. So we have to respect not just what we're able to do, we have to value it. And these are the things we need to share our kids. Tapskutsawa, nikawisawa makaito at Toni ko que no es besitos kaniyo kikoya en pepix kwata abomina sotamayong keona ay 3Ds mine pepix kwata. Make wakawawita maya ka kitotat ay sinua muy katse pepetawa ko Governor General Award ay kiotahuyan ay kwamino man kikaskitan ay kwamino tenigin tongkon muy kats kama mitsit eki mostia tuskata muy pea kwan pepetawa ay mamitsumot muy pea ay motam Governor General Award ay kaktina Saka amintene pe manatsi tato tatuskewan. I know it might sound wrong, but this was the way. Eksiwiya wawiki tatsitsik. Ewa mantan manan niya kakakitse taman emiwe taman. Ita hepex kinutay ko yan nanas kumuhan. O saan ni istahe pinsapo tay ko yan. Mistahiki ko Ewa matapo kay tamon. Ewa mapoko. Kay swaway haya ako kitwasim sino kitus kaim noak. Wahyo masepe takutay koya. Kete ako kepeta kutay ko ako kuta. Makakiano kwa mes kutspoko kwa kakata. Sita ya kateks kinuta hawaswa. Kis kinuta hawaswa. You know, leading your child. You're leading your child, yeah. Kiskinuta hawaso. So even that, kiskinuta hawa, you know, kiskinuta hawaso. Say me na. But even that, teaching your child, even that when you're guiding your child. Asene pekikit kwayan makawi kaskitat. Pamay sa po takatagote ta seo kete ya kekito at sige pekikita na. So what does that mean, pekikit? He's already, it's in his soul, it's in his spirit, it's in the blood. Asene pekikit kwayan makawi nakatsitat. Kikuaya makawi kaskita tay sekse peswa weiso pamais kape tagutet pamana kunan hikikoya koche apachita yamana ka wichaya ko kobuskaya mistahiya wa kuyawa maka kikikoya koche mai koche upiks kwena wow Pakio kiko ya kapin sa kaste pai tike ke apo iPads mina natu isiki ko pinwapata magekta magaka kipai akista no ay a language o makatuskata ma in technology. Iko ay mi muy chiwa no te ko insto no ay Niamba. Niame gimasin payuisuan. Ewa ay peka ma Bart Simpson ay cartoon app at Tawayan, and I took a picture of myself. I went and put it through the cartoon app. Sama ka face naps. And wow, I know sim how Griffin. Griffin, how exercise cause what no sim. My God, this is, oh, I don't even have the title on this one. So this is Napes, this na Kiukawe Ukuma. And so, but and now awita here ko taga kinsto no o chiga ko. Sika hone ko. This is still me. Tan si kaswin Jane sika sone ko nus sima nus sima ko. Tan te o chikia mis ute nan to chin. Askika ne o chinia. Kiamaka. I don't know. And here's Awita J, knows my granddaughter, Egawa Kutakawa Napes. So yeah, there's so many things available to us today. So and here's Jay, and I only did 2 pictures of myself. This one, and I got this one. But you know, these are the kind of things we can do. We have so much technology at our hands. We can take pictures of all of ourselves and put us through the Bart Simpson cartoon app. I did that with Delbert Wapas. I was going to put Delbert Wapas in the cartoons and see if he recognized himself. So I have all these pictures that I'm changing into, but I want to do role play. So if you look at this, this is 1 page, huh? If I'm laminating them, I have it laminated back there. I'm only on the first one, and I didn't even start that yet because we're not done greetings 1. So greetings 2 role play I did this with Nusim Niaho Temane ni Poya Nevia o de Nipo Ego Matawa Eacote Eva Dance Takni time each wakais Namoy Nanto Kiama Kawan Miwayan Muki Sakawa Nots Tapwe and Manito. Me escuché con mi aguas ese que se maneja ni poya ni covido te ni potuego o como he con mi aguas sa he con ma role play ay kakasquita ay kapen wasase sawi e ko kapen nani yo ese kiama po penai mita en kiam kia pitsam kam chimpai nuta castel mayo miwaku tamane. So once you're related to something, it stays in your head. And you know, kakyo makiko hepe tagu na magoya. So that's that one nehio way of being, nakadamsuin. So each one of them has different ones. So I'm trying to build, we're trying to build these resources like Doce over here. I'm trying to keep them going under here. So pronouns, flashcards, minekta buak, mekwats. This is the cheat sheet. Yo cheat sheet. I'm trying to make cheaters. So in a nutshell, you know, toita big, you know, anything you think, bin masnahamok, carry a little book, a small notebook, carry a little notepad, bin masnahamok. I tried to make a Google Classroom. I invited all of you. Conrad ektakipe papitko. So I knew that wasn't working. So Zoom meetings maybe. you know, in between our sessions, maybe we should schedule Zoom meetings. Get everybody on Zoom once a week at least, for an hour even, you know, to really, to have another level of commitment to the development of language for Montreal Lake. You know, pick a day that everyone can say, yeah, I'll be in there for 1 hour. And those kind of things Charlotte can do. Suminis. Eksama na nisimi sa isika tak suminis. Usam nisto sumito ta. Ay sa nayuma at samun sa kakimas nahama eko suminis kay isika atama. You know, each of you have such a rich history to share. And even your parents, you know your parents. You know, it's such a rich history. And that's what we have to celebrate. And so, choose to speak that language every day. Kaya mapo some words to nene Taiwan. Kamay mo, kakwento Kaya mataaw ya ke papehes, kamay mo, kakwenita Moya nak, moya makikwe kanakan queen. Nothing should stop you. If someone, I keep telling myself, kaya kamay mo. Next case, then man hita hepin patin kaya nita hepin ay miyan maka nita kam ne hiyawan kapeta ko yan. Apoy te ko yak nika kitimagi ta ke ko nika wit se hekita kape patin kaya. You know, it's about those kind of people that do help you. Ekwa tap skucho kinu te ko yak. I can laugh at myself, but they don't like me to laugh at myself. You know, the old people, there's kay mana papapiso, then mana istik. Moyo makapapiso yung some katispay. Okay.
But I heard that when I was young, don't belittle yourself.
Yeah.
Stop yourself.
Kaya sa mama na, mina, nista na dito ko ya. Yeah. Moy kasagot sa mat atsak. And so those are the same teachings we need to pass on to the kids. It's not just about language, it's about shaping the mind. It's about shaping the heart. It's about shaping the way you move, what you do. You know, because if I can speak through this, that's the way I move. That's the way I do things. There was this one word, apo ke I Vega na kasi no, I don't know tante He might be in YouTube. Maka, the way he said it, moya me instut tamana ma ito ewan kapchi tata. Kasi magnikawin to kwet tans magawin to etaka. Kay speech tamuwe, something like that. It's in a Zoom anyway, and it's called Standing Water 1. And so what he's saying there though is don't be jealous. Don't be jealous because Go out and anybody can do that. Go out and do it. You know, because data man. We know the word data, but that's not the word he used. He used another really old word I've never heard. And I had to go and ask my mom, wait. Because I didn't recognize that word. Oh, pewa naman ka data me. You know, when you want something the other person has. Yeah. But you're supposed to do it for yourself. Huh? And that was their thoughts. Anybody is capable. Tapos ko sa pokoy kagapuno ako Conrad. Ko man na naka-check ito ma. Tsaka But I wish I had it ready to go because, you know, I'll share it someday. But yeah, I'm up for it's 3 o'clock.
We'll take a break.
I'll give it back to the Seamus.
Okay. So we'll take a few minutes of a break, maybe 15-minute break, because we've been going now since we got back after lunch. But that's a big, huge update that the Miss has been working on. So if you haven't checked out Wheatsisug, www.wheatsisug.com, that's where all of the posters, all of the booklets, all the games, that's where everything is getting uploaded to. That's in TH dialect and Y, Plains Cree. So we were in Montreal Lake last week on Thursday, Friday. So we did some recordings with Jennifer and with Patsy. And those are the children's stories recordings. So part of our plan was to do some translation of children's stories. The translation themselves, that was done first. And then the recordings of the audio. So now those ones are finished. And those will be uploaded to the website, I think, as well as to YouTube, to Sinipan Thunder, to the channel. And they can be used by anybody. So those are our practice run of the translation. And I asked Minnie if we could use 2 of her stories that she had translated, and she said thumbs up. So I think that's good. Yes, you can. So those are the ones I think that Jennifer did, eh? Were those the ones that they did? Yeah, those ones. And then there's a whole bunch more that we were working on.
Patsy did quite a bit too.
Yeah, there was a whole stack. I know, and we didn't even have time to go anywhere. All we went was to the Elder Center. We had no time. So let's take a 15-minute break and then we'll come back. Hi.
Ini wanoma kama skuta mo. Mi upumutata ma kita toskeon no. Ego no hiwe kikoya kape wawaita yan. Niistä peisin stottamaan, koesituutta hirteitä sneigaateo, pokama kikoja peli tuuttama, eka uski teitä, ajan nikawimaan niisettä ja kiamaa po aviak piitosi teitä, uiana yksi viistä hismi kuuset, moi keität, moja miksi, so we have to have open minds to be able to listen to one another. Hai na nasko mo tato kisagaw na nasko mo mine kipit oyan kanan na nasko totamano matson kisagaw kapin na wigo siyan kukpokki ko yung makakiskita yan kapin na nasko mo yan kaskita yan tapatim so to be humble. I am game, so not to think yourself better than anyone else. We keep trying. That's one of the teachings we teach. So you have to help yourself. You don't depend on the next person to do what you need to do for yourself. And asteta is another one. Kiama po kape patengke Muinanto hegitoyan. Biskasta, biskitsasta. Oh, it's my phone. So we don't carry our problems with us. We don't carry our hardships with us. And we keep going forward. If kispin michim naman nehitoyan, keka aukska kunama, kimamtana chicken hapo, kitehe, kapin papawatsike, kwam auksuin. So they talk to me a lot about state amuin. And the next one is Nagatamso. And Nagatamso, kiyama po Nagatamso in Kanagate tamanomat. Kawaskoy one, Kawanagate tamantan says Wako taman. Ewanani kikoya him in Miwasake. So this is a behavioral program in a school. St. Francis, the city, the school in the city here, adopted this from my resources, and they run it school-wide. The teachers, they wear one of these, and when they see kids, they'll take this and they'll mark, like right here, tapatimso is marked, or Nanaskomo is marked, and they circle that, and then those kids go and enter it in a box at the front office, and once a month they have a draw. And so they draw maybe 5 to 10 names from that box, and each one of those kids receives something. So that's what I forgot to mention. And so you see student, they write the student's name there, you see the staff initial, and they circle the teachings that they saw from the kid. So that's about teaching miupimote. And so that's what's being reinforced in that school, is to miupimote and to walk in a good way. Ikse. Na.
The third one?
Uskiteta. That means to have an open mind, to accept other people, what they believe or what they're taught. And so, and I learned that through old woman. Like my teacher was Aina, and my mom, for that, and they talked a lot about it. And Aina, she sort of said to me, she was talking about religion, and so taps ko kay mihatsik apo these people that kaki smokam ko kai to tetsik pe kwanan hepe kana poko itepetsik ito etsika tan so may swako tamahe ko ta eksa may ispimotata magipamatsun no ito pokama kamanatsi hitai sino tan sa may stapo iketa. So those are the things that you respect other people for their teachings. You respect them, and you you know, you don't do that, but you respect that difference, Yeah. And so you have an open mind, accept that there are differences, to have open mind to that. Yeah. Yukse.
And the Magita is on 9678117. If you need help, you go to my Kahoot.it. See?
Yeah, or you can
Go.
put your phone, put your camera
On the, yeah. Verb so okay, you go see Charlotte.
Yeah.
Is that chair?
Well, we forgot to get on.
Yeah,
Here we go.
right here.
Here. I lost my saving.
2, 1. Oh. Kisoaso. Kisoa so, and you pick the right answer. So you pick the best answer. Go up, Patino. Everybody got that. Okay, next one.
Bev again. Just got to read Tokia Kanak.
Ustosto tam.
Yo.
Oh, moving up to 6th place. You pick on this one.
Tapas naigyo. Tapas naigyo. Green.
Oh no.
Red. It can be a tricky.
Lots of fun even when you're not
I
playing.
wrote it. Oh, masina higil.
She came back up.
I went down on that one.
Masnigil. Masnigil. Masnigil.
Oh crap.
Yes.
Plastic.
Yes.
I episte. Got that one wrong.
Maybe 1,000 under.
I see. Oh, you evil child.
Only about 100.
Evil.
Last one.
Tawadu. Tawadu.
That was a dumb mistake on the last one. Dito mo na one.
And the winner is.
Okay, I want to see
I
that.
think it's
The winner is, for verbs in Woodland Cree,
Of third,
Bev. Second place,
Jen.
Jen. Third place, or first place. That's first place. Third place is Bev. Niva.
Neda.
So, Niva, Jen, and Bev. Runners up.
Yeah, right on.
I have one.
You did good. And the third place, I have one more. I'll bring it tomorrow.
You have one more game?
I have one more. Sweater, I'll give it to Bev. Yeah.
So there's a large and an extra large. That's for Patsy and Jen.
And I have an extra one in the, I have an extra one. I'll bring it to.
Okay, they're both large. That's a large. Yeah, that's a large. This one is an extra.
I have the other one is extra large, too. I'll go get it. Deep skin.
Has sound finder tools. We can do sounds. We can do picture cards. We can do lots of different things. One of them is minimal pairs. So already everything is set up. So right here you see pairs. You see cold, cold, told, and then there's more here. But what's good about this is that you can pick the patterns, you can pick how many syllables you want to work with here. You can make this into Cree games. And so under, we're just looking at this, your lesson picks. So sign in, I didn't even sign in. Okay, I already confirmed it. Yo, maybe I didn't. I was doing down here, and so rhymes with, there's rhymes with games here. There's nothing there yet because I didn't create anything with this yet. But there's this thing, just called login, sign in. So right here you get a tray. You get to see your materials. You get to see your saved trays. I can upload pictures in here for you to use, your images that you have in your language app, or else you can use the images that are here. And so you can also build your own symbols. When you create this, we just looked at one, it was telling the future. Fortune teller, yeah. Fortune teller, wait, I'll see if it's there. Fortune. Let's see. Go. Fortune. Here, look at this fortune teller. So we're looking at this. See, you can actually put these into a game. You know those games where you do this and you count the fortune tellers. Anyway, you can make that kind and put your words in here or your pictures, and they can play games to learn the lessons. You can make books from here. You can make little reading books from here. See, you can make open books or a new book. You can do flashcards. So in here also is, these are the images here. So they already have images there. You can do word walls. So you guys can, here's the word walls. Look at, there's a picture and there's the word. Eye contact, ask, furious, but you can put these all in the language. You can put choice cards. They're all right on the side. Pretzel or banana. I know, us. You can do classroom jobs. So, you know, putting those kind of jobs in language, but you guys can actually take part in creating the resources. And that's what I'd like you to try and do. I'm going to put this all, you can engage dramatic play. You can have a dramatic play here. And so here's all the pictures for dramatic play. And so these all get printed out. Here's core verbs. You have, so they have also, here's puzzles. You can do puzzles to match the picture with the word. You know, they have two pictures here, the ring with the finger, the toothpaste with the toothbrush. That's probably for, and so you'd have theme boxes for science. There's a lot here that you can do with what's available on this app. And all of them are already pre-made. You can have storybooks. Here's the storybook activities. And so here's the room on the broom vocabulary. So for each storybook, you can create the vocabulary that goes with that storybook. And here's puppets. You can make puppets for them and do puppetry. And so as we go down, find and match. You can match pictures with the words, get the words in there, because I can make the words into images. And that's what you see when you're going through the website. So you see the words that are in different font and not the font that's usually on the web. So what I do is I just create images to make the words look like that, So I'll do that here. I'll put extra images on here, and we'll use your vocabulary that you already created. You can create bingo games. So right here you can put pictures. You can upload your own pictures and put them into the bingo game. There's dominoes. There's memory games. All sorts of little things that they can. Here's social skills instruction. So all of these first, then here's Tucker Turtle, or you know, all of these are already created. What you do is you go in and you put it to, here's classroom themes up here. So this is a really, I haven't gone on this site because here's menus and lists. You know, you can have your pick. Here's books and stories. Certificates, you can make Cree certificates. So look at that. So you can cut them apart and laminate them, and you can do narratives, nursery rhymes, concept stories, retelling stories, small and large and big pictures. Here's the large pictures, and then here's the small pictures. What rhymes with cat? And monthly calendars. You can even create monthly calendars. Here's May, and so if I were to download the PDF and you know, and you can download these, I could download them and put them up onto the website for TH dialect. So you can have days in your community and you can identify those with a community calendar for the school. And so there's a lot that can be done with this. And it might be something that you might, want to look at or explore and move around the website of what's there. And here's a sound finder, so you can identify sounds and all those things. And so writing pages, you can create writing pages. Here's some of the writing pages that have been created. And door hanger signs, they're all along the side here where it says categories. So there's over 101 lesson picks templates that can be used. And so we'll just watch this.
Hi, friend. What templates does Lesson Picks have? Well, let me show you. When you click the Create Materials button, you can see a list of templates organized by categories. There are so many. You can scroll or search for what you need. The most commonly used templates are found at the top in the Visuals category. Let's take a look at the different templates. Picture cards are the most versatile. You can create picture cards of any size or in a grid. A different layout of picture cards are our picture and word cards. These work great for labels, word walls, and pocket charts. Lesson Picks offers many styles of picture schedules, including checklists, dinosaurs, train, mermaid, video games, and so much more. Let's look at other templates in this visuals section. Scales and ratings show a continuum with up to 7 symbols. Create a social narrative with our books and stories template. I am working for template shows a large picture with steps or choices to work toward the goal. Make a monthly calendar quickly with important dates or holidays. Create lanyard visuals or reference cards using the tab and flap cards. A simple paper wristband can show a schedule, sensory strategies, or our tick words to practice. The next section of templates are communication devices. Lesson Picks has communication boards and eye gaze frames, as well as many overlay templates for mid-tech devices. For fine motor and writing activities, check out our cutting shapes to make shapes, circle badges, and even speech bubbles. There are many different writing and drawing paper for various levels of writers. Learning is fun, so let's make a game. Customize a bingo game. Choose one of many styles of game boards. Smash Play-Doh on a bingo dauber mat. Hunt for vocabulary words in the Find the Picture template. Make a scavenger hunt with custom treasure map. In the early literacy section, you can find clothespin cards and question cards to answer simple questions about a story or curriculum content. Place characters or emoji on a craft stick to make stick puppets. Choose from many styles of tickets to customize for reward systems or story props. The last section is early math and science. Create simple sorting mats for snack mats or a science center, or sort using a Venn diagram mat. Create custom calendar cards with themed patterns or even student photos. Woo! There are a lot of templates, and each template is customized for specific objectives. It's so powerful. Hope you enjoyed our tour of templates. Now have fun learning and playing together.
So for those of you who might have time to go and do things, so you can easily download these things after you've created them. Sort the words that sort the words by beginning sounds. Those are easy to do for our language, and to give them a word list, and then for them to sort those words into. And these are all you can make them custom, so we can suit it to the language, the TH dialect or the Y dialect. This is just for. It's giving you the opportunity to be part of that building resources. So, trying it out, the lesson picks. I just thought that would be really neat to see these bingo games, word positions. We have, and especially with some of these words like kitapimso, asamso, pegunso, and okay, what's the same sound you heard in those three words I said? Iso. And what does that mean? Yeah, to do something for yourself. So, those are kind of things we can do with these kind of tools. So, and then not only does it help them recognize what iso means, but it now helps them, that builds onto their vocabulary. And so you're forever building the vocabulary. And I think that would be really good. 20 pictures used. And there's also ones that have been created already.
That book, eh?
Yeah.
Jack and Jill.
Oh yeah, Jack and Jill.
We're gonna switch the Jack and Jill to Jennifer.
Wait, Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill went up the hill.
So these ones, here's Jack and Jill. And these are templates that have already been made. So you can actually change them up or change the color. You can change Jill's hair so she's not a blonde. And we can change her name to Jen. Jen and Simpson went up the hill. And so if you were...
Can you put a blonde hair on her though?
And there's lots of different little stories you can actually adapt to the language. So you see all these stories we can take, the Little Red Hen, old lady stories, Rudolph, and so themes. So there's actually lots we can do with this, and you go in and you just switch it to the TH dialect. The old lady in a shoe. Wand. Here's princess. Oh, that one's about me. Yeah, so this is, you would have fun with it. And I think that's what it is. Building resources is having fun.
Nice picture of you there. Pink dress.
In the pink dress. I'm going to change. I'm going to be blonde. Yeah, there's all sorts of colors hair here, and so set as my picture. So you pick the bell, and there's lots of clip art. Look at all their clip art here. So there is a lot of clip art you can use, and you can also load your own. So if I created the TH dialect words into images, and most of them are almost in images, then I would upload them. And then if one of them didn't fit, like wapam, Simpson squat tayo spatna, Simpson peta titipiu. Pax tuani sinu. Chicha Chachi payo. Questa miscots Jennifer Pechati. Tati Pisano. You know, and it's something you might have fun with if you had sessions or if we had Zoom lessons and we actually went into adapting some of these stories, you know, as a Zoom, as a group, you know. It might be something we could, it's a hit and miss, you know. Some things are going to go great and other things are not going to go so great, huh? But we never get stuck with the not so great, we just keep soldering through. Yeah.
They can do this.
Yeah, even the kids, they can make their own, you know. Because when I was teaching the older kids, especially the anywhere from grade 9 and up, I had an annual project. And so I did the short mini lessons through the year, but they had to do one major project. So one of them was one group had to plan a powwow, one group had to organize utamiuna. So those are like the crafts. So they were doing birch bark boxes, they were doing beading, they were doing jewelry, they were, you know, whatever crafts they could find, they were organizing those. And then the one group was doing a recording of elders, and they were collecting elders' recordings, and they had the use of recorders, they had the use of cameras, and they had the use of video cameras. So they were going out there and they were the ones collecting the kids, and they were getting graded for that. And the last group, they had to do a resource. They had to do one resource, and they had to do a video in Cree. And so that was about 2000, 2003 that they were doing that, huh? And one of them was talking about Mr. Noodles. Wait to sue Mr. Noodles, she said, to cook it. That's really funny. So it was their experience in resource creating. And actually quite a few of those students went on to education. You know, you may not send everyone down education path, but you send them down with the ability to work, the ability to create, the ability to use that mamatausuin that they were gifted with by the Creator. And those are my major projects, and that's what they worked at. So it's about taking the thinking out of the box, helping your kids grow, but letting your kids be part of it, part of this development. And maybe making a sort of an institutional, you know, you can use mine for now, but I think that it's not that expensive actually. So, but this one girl uses this all the time. That girl, oh look at this. This is feelings. So this one is feelings. I can see this working, say and play. So they have all these pictures, huh? But you see they're in different colors already. So all we'd have to do is go in there and put our nehioiwin, nihitoiwin. Kusquita. Kusquita. How about sneaky? How would you kimutapsit? Kimutagos. Yeah, so look at they're in different colors. So you know, the same resources I'm creating, they can be created within minutes from this one because all those templates are there. All you have to do is to punch in the spelling of your words, huh? See, then you guys can play. You print them off and you're ready to play. Pretty neat. And let's see what else there is. I can't find it. You can add it to anything you like if you're scrolling through and you're looking at everything, if you add it to favorites, it'll keep that for you. It'll save it for you and you can go back and try it. Sharing centers, these are word positions. So when we go to word positions, saw, see all the S words. In the S in different spaces. Here's dinosaur. But that can be done with the language too, because we have this one game I want to play. Tapoy or kiaskuin. But I don't know the TH dialect good enough. Okay, tapoy or kiaskuin. Mr. Tim is a mouse. Yeah, it's kitaskuin. Tapoy or kitaskuin. There are 6 letters in the vowels for TH. Kitaskuin. There's only 3.
What did you say? 6
There are 6 letters in the TH vowels. A, O, and I.
Yeah.
So there's only 3. So that was kitaskuin. No, that's what, because it's long, right? So there was only 3 letters, A, I, and O. Because there's no E, and so anytime those vowels go long, there's still the I, there's still the E, or O. So there's only 3 letters that are used in the vowels. So if you even made up a game, Tapoy or Kitaskuin, and you played it with a group, you know, older kids, Tapoy or Kitaskuin. There are 16 letters in the Nihito alphabet. That would be Tapoy. Yeah, because you have the 3 vowels, and then you have the 10 letters. Oh, then you have a Y. So there's Y, there's T, there's H, there's M, there's N, there's S, there's W, K, and C. So, but you have 13. Is it 13 letters? Oh, that would be Kiaskuin, because you'd only have 13 letters, right? Yeah, and those are things you can talk about, and you guys know your language better, so don't leave it to me. I like playing Tapoy or Kiaskuin. Now I just want 7 TH. Tapoy or Kiaskuin. In esto sigue. Yeah, so those are kind of the fun games. That's what helps us build our minds and build our thinking skills and even build our language skills. You can throw in there Tapoy or Kitaskuin, Pichakwas is an apple. Kitaskuin, because you guys say Kaspimin. You know that you could throw in a Y dialect term in there.
Yeah.
And then they start to have that awareness of what different things are called in both dialects like this.
Pidag is how we say piag.
Pitak. Tapoy or Kiaskuin. Nikinto Azamihan Otakusi. I know, that would be Kiaskuin because you say Ayamihan, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 4:18. But we like sitting till midnight. Okay, I'll take the hint. Kitom.
Kitom. Kitom. Alrighty, let's take a break.
Let's take a break at the end of the break.
With the microphone, yeah. Oh, sige, kikiskag. So we'll take a break till tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. So we will matsi tayo. So if I could get,
I
who
bought
wants
a
to
box
do
of
that?
these and I forgot them in Montreal.
Oh,
So
okay.
these are those little sheets that I say to write stuff on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought a box of these and I forgot them. So next time we meet, I'll have to.
You'll
carry
bring him? Okay. Betsy, do you want to do the closing prayer? Oh, did you get your homework done? Oh, nice. Okay, we'll start with homework. First thing in the morning. You got yours done? Okay, awesome. Homework's assigned. Betsy, did you want to do a closing prayer for us? Yeah.